What's up, guys? It is KH here, and today I'm bringing you some more very interesting Kingdom Hearts 3 news for you guys today. So I'm going to be covering some stories that I missed over the past week because I had to focus on school because that started last week, and I missed some stories here and there, so I'm going to be covering that real quick. I'm probably going to be releasing another video today on another little topic. But yeah, this is some very interesting news right here, stuff that I've talked about in the past, and it's kind of a little update on that. So yeah, let's just get into it. So this happened just before Gamescom, I'm pretty sure. But Tetsuya Nomura just did a recent interview with EveryEye.it, which I have never heard of before. A lot of these sites he's been doing interviews that I've never heard of. So in this interview, he talks about, like, 3 main things in the Case 13 article. They mentioned 3 main things in here, and there's, of course, one thing I want to talk about in this interview, but if you want to go check the other stuff he talks about in there, check the link in the description and go check it out. But the topic we're going to be talking about today mainly focuses on the dark themes in Kingdom Hearts 3 and how prominent they will be in the game, because that's been kind of discussed over, like, the past couple of months, and he kind of clarifies it in this little quote right here. So let's go ahead and read that. So the interviewer goes ahead and asks him, Case 3 will be, according to your statements, the darkest chapter of the saga, which will put Sora and the other protagonists in several dramatic moments. The series, however, is not completely new to large doses of pathos, so how are these statements reflected in the script? And compared to the past, how difficult was the writing between the darkest introspection of the heroes and a plot that must draw the sums of a 10-years-old franchise? It's 15 years, but whatever. So Nomura goes ahead and says, the battle against Xehanort, which came to life in the first game of the series, will finally come to an end. Moreover, since the journey Sora is traveling serves to alleviate the pain of having lost his friends in the past, the general atmosphere will truly be dramatic. At least in some phases, compared to the previous chapters. In actuality, I think the Kingdom Hearts 3 plot will not really be that grim at all. Neither the relationships between the characters, whether between the main ones or between the protagonists of various worlds, nor the journey of Sora alongside Donald Duck and Goofy will particularly be dark. In fact, I will tell you, it could tear even more laughter in the audience than in the past. In the series, therefore, we could say that it will truly be a wide-ranging story, well balanced between the dramatical aspect and the comic one. So yeah, pretty much what he said there is that, yeah, there are going to be dark things in Kingdom Hearts 3. Obviously, it's the last game in the saga, as we know it so far. But it's not going to be as dark as people expect it to be, and there is actually going to be a lot of comic stuff in there. So, you know, a lot of funny moments to kind of balance it out, you know what I mean? So, that's good. Yeah, that's really nice right there to see that that's still intact, you know what I mean? Of course, from looking at the trailers and stuff like that, I'm kind of expecting that because, you know, if you look at, like, the demo for the Toy Story world, you know, that there is a lot of comedic stuff in there. Obviously, there's a lot of comedic stuff in all the Kingdom Hearts games, so that's good that that's still intact. But, of course, there are going to be a lot of dark themes in there, just not as much as you would expect. But he does say in here also that the general atmosphere will be truly dramatic, so that's probably going to be the main focus of the story right there, having the dramatic tone and stuff like that, because there's a lot of high stakes in this game, so they might as well focus on that since everything's going to be ending in this game as we know it. But he also says that it could tear out even more laughter in the audience than in the past, so this is probably going to be the most comedic one out of all of them. So this game is going to be fucking huge, apparently, because they're putting all that stuff into this one little thing. So that's interesting to see, and he calls it a truly wide-ranging story. So I'm very interested to see what he is going to do with that, and how he's going to keep the balance between the comedic side and the dark side, because I think they'll need to put the focus on the dramatic side if they want it to be like a more complete thing, which I think they're probably good at. They've had 5 years to do it, so I think they're pretty good with it right now. Who knows? I'm not seeing what they've been doing over there, so I can't accurately say what they're doing, but, you know, I have confidence in them. So, and speaking of, like, the over-exaggeration of how dark it will be, I kind of feel like it's a little bit my fault and some other YouTubers' fault as well. Not to be mean to them or anything, but it's just the way we talk about things. We're YouTubers, we exaggerate things. Sometimes that's just what we do. So I may have exaggerated a little bit in my dark themes video. I think I did kind of preface that. I don't think it was going to be like decapitations or anything like that, but it was going to be dark. So I kind of apologize for that. Of course, I'm not mainly responsible for that. I'm not really big in the Kingdom Hearts community at all anymore. That video only got about 1,700 views, so, you know, not huge. But, yeah, I'm really excited to see where they're going to be taking this story in this game. I like that the comedic stuff is going to still be intact. If you look at the gameplay demos, stuff like that, again, you can see that in there, so that's amazing. And I'm really excited to see what dramatic place they're going to be taking the story. and how they're going to wrap everything up, and how I'm going to be crying, how much I'm going to be crying at the end of this game, because goddamn, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not fucking ready for this goddamn game, man. Fuck. It's gonna be a lot of tears. A lot of tears, depending on what they do. Hopefully the ending's gonna be good. I hope. So that's all I want to talk about with you guys in this video. So tell me down in the comments below what you think about this story. What do you think about Kingdom Hearts 3 not being as dark as you think it would be? Is it good that they're keeping a lot of the comedic elements in there as well? And what kind of dramatic stuff do you think will happen in the story? And how do you think that game will actually end? Tell me down in the comments below your opinion on this. Also, make sure to subscribe and like this video, because that'd be really awesome if you did. This has been Cade Central, and I will see you guys in the next video.